In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the customization options that are available in Prime Location. So here's the site that we're working on. I'm going to go to the dashboard, and the first thing we're going to look at is the social media links and contact info. The theme comes with short codes for pulling that information in any of the widget areas or in your post or pages. So if we were to go to Appearance Widgets, and let's go to the top header left widget area, which is this top area here. You'll see it's pulling in the agent email and agent phone. And the way we're doing that is with a text widget, using the short code in brackets, agent_phone, agent_email. We also have social media links that are in the bottom and a footer widget. You'll see here. So let's go to that widget, and again that's a text widget, and you'll see again the agent email, agent phone short codes, and then social underscore icons for the social media links. So you can use these short codes, but then you have to enter the information into your equity theme settings so it can pull that information in. So if we go to equity theme settings, okay, you'll see this is where we add the agent email in the email field, the phone number here in the phone field, address. If you want to use the agent_address short code, you can put it there. And these are the social media links that get pulled in. Now we've put in one for Facebook and Twitter, but you also have LinkedIn, Google+, YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram. Just put in those links, and that's the full URL to your social media profile. So once you put those in and save it, down at the bottom, those will get pulled in, and you'll see just like here in this footer widget. Now the second customization option you have is in the theme customizer. That's under Appearance, under Customize, and you'll see you have a little preview area here where you can see your changes. The first one is site title and tagline. Let's open that up. These by default are taken from your WordPress settings. It's Settings General in your dashboard, but you can change them here as well. That's our site title and our tagline. Or if you prefer to use your logo, you can do that here. For their logo display type, use a custom image instead. And you can upload an image in PNG, JPEG, or GIF format. It should be about 400 by 80. So let's select an image. See, I have one here. It's a little bit big, but I'm going to go ahead and choose it. And you'll see now I've got the logo instead of the site title. So this is where you would put your logo to use in your header. I'm going to remove that. You also have an option to change the fave icon. The fave icon is the little icon that shows in your browser tabs. By default, it uses the Agent Evolution one, but you can upload one of your own. It must be in PNG or ICO format, and it should be about 32 pixels by 32 pixels. You just change the image here. You can also add an Apple Touch icon. This is an icon that's displayed for bookmarks for Android or iPhone or Apple devices. This should be in PNG format. It should be 152 by 152 pixels. Okay, you also have two options here. One is to show the site description. By default, this theme doesn't show the description, but if you've got something there that you want to display it in your header, click that. You'll see our description was the WordPress default theme for 2015. You can also enable what's called the sticky header. Now the sticky header is when you scroll down your home page. Let's go to the home page. Scroll down on your home page. The sticky header will allow this header to scroll down with you. So let's go ahead and enable that. And you'll see now even in the preview the sticky header working here. That header with the site title and the menu scrolls down as you scroll down the content. The next item is navigation. Now in our menus video tutorial we showed you how to set up those menus and assign them to locations. You can also assign locations here as well. We can change out these menus if we don't want to use the main menu and want to use header right instead. We can do that. Okay, the same is true with widgets. Um, we have a separate video on setting up the widgets, but you can also do that here in the customizer. You can add a widget, these different widget areas. Preset colors. The theme comes with a number of preset colors that you can use. The default is this teal color, or we can use green. You'll see that this is what the green color looks like. It shows you in the preview, or red, or blue, or purple, or magenta. It depends on your logo. You might want to choose a color that's compatible with your logo. If the preset colors don't work for you, you can use the customizer. In this case, you would use the custom colors below that and select a color for your primary color, your primary hover color, and your color light. So say if I wanted to select something else, maybe I want something that's a little more tan here. I could do that. Select that color in my customizer. So you can change the color, your colors to a custom color here in the custom color section. I'm going to clear that and go back to the preset. Okay. The home background image. The home background image is that image that's here on the home page in this home bottom section. It has an image there by default that's primarily black and white, but you can change it to any image you want here. It should be in JPEG format and should be at least 1200 by 800 pixels. You just click the button to change the image, and you can add a different image here. Footer widgets. Footer widgets, again, you can set the number of widgets you want in your footer. The default is 4. Let me scroll down. It's 4 widget areas. But maybe you would rather have like 2 large areas, or maybe you just want 1 big widget area that you can put some information about your brokerage or your agency. You can set that here, or you can have no footer widgets. You can set it from anything from 0 to 4, and again the default is 4. Site layout. The default is with your content left and your sidebar right. Let's go to the blog page. There we go. Content left, sidebar right, but you can change that here if you prefer to have your sidebar on the left, or maybe you would prefer all your pages not to have any sidebars and just go full width. You can change that default layout. You can do it overall for the whole site here, or you do have that option available on a per page or per post basis. Below the editor you will see an option to change the layout just for that particular post or page as well. Comments and trackbacks. Comments, people can leave comments on your post or pages. We recommend just enabling that on post and not on pages. Trackbacks are when someone links to one of your blog posts or pages, you get a little notification, a little ping that they've linked to you. Again, we recommend that being enabled just on post. Content archives. Content archives are how you want your blog page displayed. Whether you want the full content, which is what we have enabled here, or whether you would just have the excerpt. Maybe you just want an excerpt and limit that to maybe 400 characters, and you want to display the featured image. Some of our posts have featured images here, and maybe we don't want the featured image full width. Maybe we just want the thumbnail to the left. Let's try 300 by 300. I want it left aligned, and you'll see there in the preview. Maybe we want it smaller. There we go. And you'll see that blog page. If we have a lot of blog posts, rather than displaying the full blog content, the full post content, you would probably want to change that to display the post excerpts, so you'll have more content on that blog page. Now, how do you want your post navigation? When you go to a post, you'll see you have navigation to go to the next post or the previous post. That's typical of most of your listings, your blog page. Let's go to blog page again. There we go. See, we've got previous next here, but if we want to change it back to the default, we can have numeric. It shows that we have 2 pages of blog excerpts there. And then the last option is to reset the customization. If you've been in here and you've changed a lot of things and you're not happy with what you've done, you can select reset customizations and it will change everything back to the default. So we're going to go ahead and reset. Okay, now that's the theme customizer. Now one other option you've got is the footer. You'll see on our site at the very bottom there's a footer here, and you can edit this content, and there's some shortcodes you can use here as well. So to do that, you go to Equity and select Footer, and you'll see you have your footer left, your footer right, and then you have a disclaimer area in there in the middle. We're using some of the property icons that come with the theme there to display the Realtor logo and Equal Housing logo. The shortcodes that you can use are the footer copyright, footer login, log out. There's also one if you're using IDX. If you want to add your IDX XML map, you can also use that one as well. IDX site map. But you need to have that IDX activated on the site for that to work. There's our listing sitemap. So you can add that as well. So those are the customization options you have available in Prime Location.